In the film Animals, for anyone that gets a chance to check it out, just to know that's a movie that at the beginning of my career, it's the first screenplay I ever wrote. And I spent years writing and rewriting and working on it. And I was doing a series of television commercials with a really acclaimed independent filmmaker named Chris Smith. And Chris read the script for me, and his response to it was so overwhelmingly positive that that was like the first nudge. And he said the quote from Field of Dreams, because I was like, how do you make something like this? He was like, you build it, they'll come, build it, they'll come. So I just kept putting together this film piece by piece, raising the financing, found a really great hands-on producer who believed in the script and she wanted to see it made. And then we pushed through. But what was interesting in going through the film, yes, it's a movie about two people who are addicted to opiates and they're living in a car and they're hustling, stealing every day, using all their incredible skills and mental acuity to just stay high. The heroin was just what I knew. Being someone who lived in a car was a world that I knew. So narratively, that was something dramatically that I could tell a story through a lens that I actually knew and understood. But I did want to tell a story about that kind of relationship, which we've all been in. And it's really hard if you're like me, for someone who's raised with the belief system that, like, I made a vow and a promise to be with this person for the rest of my life. And that is like a sacred deal. But what if you get into a scenario where you suddenly realize, like, oh my God, we have two paths forward. One, we're going to weather this storm. And then when we're 90 years old, sit on a porch and be like, remember when we made it through that time? Or when do you need to break the safety net? Get in your life raft, get off of that ship, leave that relationship,